Here, maybe I'll make this one a little shorter. Welcome into the show, everybody. I wanted to let everyone know that the G-Dai to $1 is real. The DisproveX sacrifice is live. Is it tacky if a guy who's not rich and retired, or if anybody, hold on, is it tacky if I say, hey man, we're gonna do something? We're gonna do something. You know what? Here's an address. We're gonna call it DisproveX. We'll fill you in with the details. We're gonna do some off-chain proofs. Word up. We're gonna bring the off, like kind of like what we did with Pulsechain and PulseX and Hex going to a penny or less. That was me. You know, I did all those things. We're gonna DisproveX here, and you can donate to the donation address freely, with a clean mind and a clean spirit of your free will, knowing full well, truth in advertising, it's truly a donation. And I'll appreciate each one of them. They help me make beautiful videos like this and advance my IRL real goals that are going to make DisproveX and the benefits that may or may not come with that. And, you know, just the good feeling you get inside from donating to donations. You know, it's going to make all those things easier for me to achieve the dream, okay? DisproveX is live. Now, G-Dai to $1 is real. This is a real opportunity for you. Simple code, 10 in, 10 out. Oh no, it sounds so crazy, right? How many people from Pulsechain got you bullish at the price of G-Dai today? I think it's somewhere around 3 cents for a G-Dai token, right? Simple contract math, right? Real easy, governed, no fucking weird mint function. Well, you mint your own rewards with G-Dai. Literally, like, see, right? If you were to buy in, that will create rewards or say dividends for everybody who has tokens, including you. So when you buy, you'll get a smidge of some dividends, you know what I'm saying? And it'll just spread around. Not a lot, but maybe enough. And then, you know, when other people start to believe and understand what they're staring at, because I know the Hexicans and the Pulsechainikins and the pdai, they have a lot of hope in them. So I know this is powerful and right up their alley. You can go to daigold.io. I'll even leave my link in the description. So you can appreciate it, and you appreciate finding this because of me, then cool. You can use my link. You don't have to. I don't give a fuck. But it would be nice and appreciated because I'm a real human being. And I'm not rich and retired. So that's cool. I just wanted to let you know that. So, there's also the donation address. But, you know, that's neither here nor there. Either one, all these things, they all matter and they're very important. The point is, how many people got you bullish at the price that pdai was, you know, at the time? What is it now? Oh. Ricky put out a tweet the other day that said, why do it bothers me that I have to tell you again, that I have to be the one to tell you. You know, he said, like, I can just hear it in his voice, how he talked. It just bothers me that I have to be the one to tell you, right? And it's strange because he really did a lot of side work with pdai. Now, correct me if I'm wrong in the comments. You'll have to subscribe for some significant time in order, I think it's a very short period of time, but we don't like spam. So you'll have to subscribe in a short period of time, okay? You'll be able to comment, but correct me if I'm wrong. The prevailing lore on pdai was that somebody, we don't know who, but we can assume that it was Ricky or his developers, pre-Pulsechain launch, that minted a whole fuck ton of DAI on Pulsechain. Someone with some basic or intimate knowledge of how the DAI contracts worked on Ethereum and had access to these smart contracts before the public did. That lore right there and that story narrative has been used to have people aping to pdai, thinking that it would be pegged to $1. Ricky never once denied that he or his devs were the ones that minted that pdai. Okay? Ricky also accidentally or on purpose, potentially by pure coincidence, had some strong narratives around stablecoins in general without truly mentioning pdai, and the speculation was abound that he was talking about pdai every time. For months and months and months this went on, and we know Ricky's everywhere. He just told all the haters that he sees them, and his favorite thing is to log on, because he's a fucking dork. He likes to log on and block haters who aren't even talking on his threads. Because that boy is sensitive, okay? Even though he's rich and retired and got all the money and you don't, and you're still holding the bag in the fucking hopium dream of pdai reaching $1, guess what? He said he sees everything. So he saw all this narrative and commentary about him or his devs manipulating those contracts pre-Pulsechain launch. And he not only did that, you know, he's seen all this. He never addressed it. He never confirmed or, more importantly, denied that he had anything to do with that. In fact, he promoted, well, we won't say promoted. That's a bad word. Forgive me, Ricky. Don't destroy me. I'm just a human being. He went and posted graphics of how much pdai had gone up, because it was like the only fucking thing that was really notable about any coins really going up on the chain. Okay? There was a few narratives going around in the back channels that some stable coins were going to have a strong, important role to play on Pulsechain, like it would on any L1, but specifically the speculation abounded around pdai, because the USDC and the USDT had the ability for the controllers of those smart contracts from Ethereum to pause your motherfucking money. Cool, right? So DAI was the speculating, you know, Ricky's all about this and Ricky's all about that, but never Ricky saying it directly. But more importantly here, the damage is because Ricky never denied it, right? So he or his devs manipulated the smart contract before it was launched. And I mean, that is very powerful lore right there. That is very powerful indications that someone may or may not be supporting a thing. When, if that weren't true, Ricky could have quickly publicly addressed, even though he doesn't talk on the Twitter account he talks on every day, that he don't have nothing to do with that shit and you shouldn't be speculating on it. Instead, he watched you all ape. He watched as some very intentional messaging and telegrams and communities was to pair your coins with pdai and burn the liquidity, as it would help your coins. And it did, as pdai went up for a time. But then Ricky came out very recently for some reason and explained to everyone how pdai is now taking all the money out of Pulsechain. And I was the first person to at least speculate upon this. Like, man, what if money was coming in the entire time, but it was being extracted? Now, I only needed a few examples of this because it was a lot less activity and a lot easier to break down, do a postmortem on. And that was with some other CDAI, compound DAI. There's some smart contracts and some tomfoolery that went on there, and we encounter the same issue. Someone keeps minting free coins that they're using to fucking rug the liquidity out of anything you do. Doesn't matter how hard you shill it, doesn't matter how many people buy, there's more coins to take the money out. And there were very concerted efforts around this, and it dawned on me very quickly that maybe I should take a deeper look. Now, I'm an edge case kind of guy. You know, I'm that guy you might talk to about edge cases. Ask Ampleforth. I predicted their fucking future too. You know what I'm saying? And exactly how it would be. And they banned me for it because I brought their future to their attention. This is a really recurring theme in crypto, man. It's really odd. The friends that I have and the devs that I have, like, access to conversationally and friend-wise, we look at a few things. We can identify some issues, okay? And the pdai thing is one of them. I never really liked the pdai thing. I didn't like how people had a narrative that Ricky would never confirm, and more importantly, or deny. If he was never going to deny it, he would never confirm it. Like, this is my intention to do this, okay? And if he didn't want to confirm it, he could have denied it. But the egregious thing is for him to come out later and tell you that all the money is being sucked out of the chain. Now, as someone who's watched him say that, oh man, I hate to be the one to have to tell you, I've already told you. Why in the fuck are you bullish on Pulsechain, PulseX, or any of the hex? Anything on Pulsechain, when he has fucking told you that there is a fatal network and web of liquidity that can't be undone. Conveniently after all the damage has been done. So basically, the only way to fix this problem is for Ricky to buy up all the DAI on the chain. Now, I've heard that it's 20 billion tokens. At least it's been a little more than that for some time. But let's just generalize at 20 billion tokens. Not all of them are in the LP. So someone keeps snatching every time money comes in. And this money is bonded to everything. And the liquidity is burned. So it's not like it can't be unbonded. It's married. pdai is married. A sneaky, disgusting web of STD perfection that is sucking all the life out of every dollar that comes in the Pulsechain. And they let it go up for a while, and then you find that they suck it right out. Who's dumping? Who's selling, guys? But all you need is pdai, or access to the way those contracts work, to continue to mint new pdai and then suck the fucking money out. So if your coins are paired to pdai, or paired to coins that are paired to pdai, you have this eternal weight that you cannot defeat unless you have likely hundreds of millions of dollars to start. Because as you begin to buy it back, it's going to go up in value. And there's no guarantee that people that are extracting, because they have control of those contracts, or that the technical knowledge or ability to mint more of those DAI on Pulsechain, are going to sell at low prices. They might let you keep pumping it and then suck the soul out of it again. And then you might wonder how we're here today, 2 years after Pulsechain launch. Man, it's been so long. That's fucking wild. So yeah, ProveX, DisproveX. Now you see where the narrative is coming from, that it might not even launch on Pulsechain. GDAI to $1. I'm out.